You're right on life in the Philippines, love train nation, and BobbieD industry. One nation under groove, one love.
You're riding the love train with BobbieD industry. One nation under groove, one love. Hi. What's up? Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Lombardo, Philippines. I am having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Hey, today I want to talk about pump your brakes. Yeah, pump your brakes. B.I. said very soon. In the Philippines, yeah, man, pump your brakes. You better pump your brakes. B.I. said very soon in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What are you doing? So George, come back here, man. And the thing I want to say, I'm talking faster now. I'm talking faster than I can get out. And then I want to say, those of you for the first time, if you would please click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. So you can see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand. At least I don't need no comment from the peanut gallery right now, okay? When you talk about I'm gonna start one more time. One more time. When you talk, please be living on now, please. Try to get this out. When you talk about the Philippines, you understand that this is a country that vacillates. Yeah, you know what you mean by like Vaseline? No, I'm not talking no Vaseline. Can you go to your thesaurus, get your Webster dictionary out and look up vacillate? V-A-C-I-L-L-A-T-E. Vaseline. I ain't talking no Vaseline. Show them down. I'm talking about Vaseline. They go up, they go down, they go left, they go back, and they never come into the center. I'm like, what is going on? Can somebody tell me what's really going on in the Philippines? So I'm gonna tell you today. Pump your brakes. All that stuff we talked about. Y'all come here, y'all get here, it started on the 22nd. I didn't make that up. That's why I brought the press conference to you from Carlo Nograles, the new acting second spokesman for the Philippines. Y'all heard it. They said November what? 22nd. Did I make it up? No. I brought it to you straight up from the press conference. Don't you know I wasn't telling no lie. That's what they said. That's not what we got. Thank you, Philippine, for breaking people's heart out there. Thank you for letting people down. Thank you for making this country more confused than what it is. Thank you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they let us down. BI, Bureau of Immigration, let us down again. But you know what? It's on us. We need to understand that whatever the government says, they may come right back and say, I told you that when I gave you the presentation. They might come right back and say, oh, did we say that? Oh, we didn't mean that. Oh, did we say that? Oops. Yeah. Pump your brakes because they done did a oops again. I don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, but there are many, many parts of the Philippine government. And it seems like to me, because there are many, many parts, the parts would have the tendency to do what? Communicate. Because if you understand, all parts make up a whole, right? Are you with me so far? So now, if you are a part of the Philippine government and you saying one thing, shouldn't you coordinate with the other part of the government that's saying that other something different? You know what I'm saying? That's not what's happening. As a result of the lack of communication on a part of the Philippine government, people around the world is acting like a squirrel. Because we can't get in. We knocking on the door, we can't get in. Who there? Just me. I'm trying to see my lady. Can you help me, please? I want to get in the door so bad. I want to get in the door. Just want to see, lady. I'm not trying to make a new world event. I'm not trying to make a new science. I'm not trying to declare this, declare that. I don't want to declare war. I want to make love, not war. I know that's what you're saying out there. I'm saying the same thing. I make love, baby. I don't make war. Can you let me in the door? All I want to do is hold my baby one more time. And they won't do it, man. They won't do it. You know what they said? Very soon. So we're going to look at today the discrepancy, I guess, in communication, incommunicado, that came down from the top to the bottom. And now the people that's supposed to handle it said, you didn't tell us. You ain't told me nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going to put that word out. You ain't told me nothing. I ain't doing nothing because you ain't told me nothing. That's what the BI chief is saying. And I'm going to read a statement to you. It don't make no sense to me. Now, they're going to have that big press conference, the whole world tuning in. They said starting on 22nd, and the green, the blue. Remember, I showed it to you, man. I showed it to you. You know, oh, Lord Jesus, help me, Lord. I just got to calm myself down. But sometimes I just want to reach out and touch, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's made that communication to us, and they know what they were talking about. Yeah. So, we're going to go over that today, ladies and gentlemen, and first of all, I apologize. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I want to extend to you, those of you that celebrate the Thanksgiving Day holiday, happy Thanksgiving to you. This is Friday, my Friday, and this is your Thursday night, which is Thanksgiving evening.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving from Lisa D and me to all of you, all of our viewing audience, all of our friends, all of our family, all of our members of the channel, and especially our subscribers and members of the channel. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good one, holiday, that you reflected on 2020, you reflected on 2021. Now, I want to suggest this to you, ladies and gentlemen. From me to you, finish strong. 2 words. Finish strong. This year is almost over, okay? And I want you to finish strong. If you started out weak as water, you were crying like a baby in the corner. When January hit it, you like, because I know what, we have seasonal affective disorder, right? SAD, it's called SAD, seasonal affective disorder. When the holidays come around, certain people, they just fold. They go into depression mode. And it's hard for them to come out. So some of you started this year, 2021, in the seasonal defective mode. You were like, oh no, but just because you started out that way, don't mean you got to finish it out that way. Ain't that right? You with me so far? So I'm gonna tell you, man. Get your mind right. Get your plans. Get your goals set out. Look over your goals from last year. Did you do anything? Did you set any goals? I set some goals last year. Most of my goals, I'm happy to say, were accomplished. I had 2 that didn't do. It's okay. I got another year to do it. I got another day. I'm praying that I get the Lord give me another day. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing guaranteed in life, okay? But I'm praying that I will have some more time to get the things done that I didn't do last year. And you should do the same way. Be ready. Finish strong. Don't finish like a weak little kid, little baby girl out there. Mommy. That's some of you girl, ladies out there do. Some of you men do. Mom. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stand up on your own 2 feet and say, I can do this with the help of the Most High God. When you put God on your side, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You remember that. That's in Philippines. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That was my testimony when I went to college. I didn't have nobody to support me. I supported myself. Think I had somebody give me money, go to school, but I money? No. I worked a full-time. See, I messed up again. I worked a full-time job, okay, on my way to school. I worked a full-time job, 8-hour job. I went to school for 8 hours. I came home and I slept a few hours. I went to work. It was a continuing cycle. I paid all my school bills. I had 2 student loans. I paid them off. It took me 10 years to pay them student loans off. Okay, but I paid. So all that time, you know what I said? Kept me going. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That was my mantra. That's what kept me motivated. That's what kept me going. That's what kept me growing. GROWING, because I know the Lord had me in his hands. And when you have a hope, when you have a desire, when you know who got you, man, you ain't nothing gonna stop you. Nothing can stop you when God's on your side. Some days I would get up and I said, I can't go. I got to give me some sleep. And then the Lord said, get up, boy. Get up, buddy. I said, Lord, I'm tired. Get up, buddy. Get up. You know, you got to will yourself to do something. You didn't want to do it. You got to get up. can tell your mind and make your body go bad. And sometimes your body will do what your mind say. Okay, and that right. So I'm telling you, man, don't finish like a weak person this year. Finish it strong. And when you finish this year out strong, baby, that gives you the momentum to get strength for the beginning of the new year and to carry it on throughout the year. I'm gonna tell you about me. Last year, I started. I didn't start strong as I normally would. I started sort of medium, and then I fell out a little bit. And then about 3 months after the year started, I got my momentum. I got my stride back, and I've been riding strong ever since. I'm strong right now, and I'm gonna finish this year stronger, okay, and longer, because I know 22 is approaching, and I want to hit 22 running like a stallion, baby. You call me Bobby the Stallion. You call me that BobbieD the Stallion. I'm gonna hit it running like a stallion, because I'm in the race. And you know what? Let me tell you something. The race is not given to the swift, but it's given to the one that finished the line. You can go slow as you want to, as long as you finish it, right? So hey, go at your own pace, but finish it. Baby. I'm a finisher, and I want you to be a finisher in life. Finishers are the one that win this thing, huh? You gotta understand. Ain't nobody getting out of life, getting out of this world alive. Nah, I'm saying getting out of here alive. When you get that concept in your mind, then you understand we only got so much time to deal with ourselves and get things done on this earth. Ain't nobody going to escape Father Time. Ain't nobody getting out of this world alive. Understand me now? Huh? You ain't getting out of here alive. I'm not getting out of here. So make the most of your time. Get stuff right. You married with your family, get your relationship. You married with your lady, get it right. Tomorrow's not promised to you. Okay? All you got to deal with it right now, here and the right now. That's all we got. Can't go back and change what happened in the past. Past the past, it ain't coming back, baby. You can't bring the past back. If you bring the past back, you suffer crazies, all kind of. You go through the same old crazy that you went through in the past. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. And who is your hope for tomorrow? The Most High God, Jesus. But when you trust in Him with all your heart and lean not to your little old understanding,
all your ways acknowledge Him.
In all your ways acknowledge Him, He shall direct your path. Huh? You got to have something to hold on to if you want to be strong in this world, because it got so many evil influences out there that will take you down. The devil comes to what? Steal, kill, and destroy your joy, your peace, your power, your haunted, everything you got. They want to strip you. I don't know how I got off on this. Somebody needed to hear that today. Yeah, some of you out there needed to hear that today, and that's what the Lord put it in me to say it. Finish strong in your life. Finish your assignment. Don't be a give-upper. Don't give it up her. Be a finisher. If a giver-upper is a word, don't give up. Finish it strong. And just put a statement on it. But when you get to the finish line, say, do one of these. I did that thing. That's what I do. When I get in, whatever I'm doing, man, like when I graduated from college, you know what I did? I took my hat off and I spit it in the air and I said, yeah. I said, yeah. And I said, yeah. Thanks to the Most High God. When you cross that finish line, when you've achieved your goal, hit it. And then get ready for the next one, because you never finish. It's never over until it's over. All right, I don't know what that is. Anyway, let's go. So, let's go back and take a look at what we talked about on the last live stream real quick, and we're going to get into today's. With me? I hope I didn't confuse anybody, but sometimes when you see me get off my tangent, when you see me get off into something else, it's really not me. I'm led by the Spirit of the Most High God. I'm a spiritual man. I'm a spirit-filled individual. And when the Lord say this, I say, you know, and you can slap me all you want. I don't care. You slap the screen. No, but hey, I got to be obedient to the Most High God. And if you ain't obedient to God, He's going to take care of you, okay? Listen to the Lord. Learn from Him, and you will grow from Him. Let's go. So we talked about this on our last live stream right here. Pull up right here. See that right there? See that flag right there? Full of holes. The holes look like hearts in it. That's how many hearts she want taken out. That's how many red flags she lifted up. And that's a red flag. She's a red flag woman. What you mean red flag woman, BobbieD? She in the red light district? Oh, man, she, oh, man, where your mind at? She's not in no red light district. That's how she do. She tell people lies. And when she tells you a lie and you see it, that raises the red flag coming like ding ding. She said, I'm only 32 and she's 45. Ding ding, red flag. No, sir, I don't have any kids at all. Ding! Got 4 kids in that home. No, sir, I've never been married. Ding! Been married 3 times. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Yeah, she's a red flag woman. And you got you a red flag woman, you better get rid of her. Mm-hmm. Because red flag woman, like that red flag montage, and they don't care nothing about you. They'll say whatever they can to get what you got. Mm-hmm. They want montage. You better believe me when I'm telling you. There's a lot of red flag women out there, and you have to know how to spot them. I showed you, the topic was how to spot red flag when you're dating a Filipino. A lot of the Filipinos, that's their thing. They know what to say, how to say it, when to say it, how to hold them coconuts, and let you see a little gap in them coconuts to get you interested to go to the screen like that. They know what to do to get you hooked, okay, and to get your mark. And again, first thing you do, let's break this down to you. You got it. So the first thing you do is to gain your what? Trust. How do you gain somebody's trust? You agree with them. You talk with them. You compliment them. You look good, sir. Oh, I've never seen a foreign man look like you. I like you. I like your hair. I like your smile. Your teeth are beautiful. Yeah. And you know, man, we just like, oh yeah, you do, honey? You do, baby? Oh yeah. You look like Freddy Krueger. And you know you look like Freddy Krueger. That's the bad part about it. You know you look like Freddy Krueger, but still you eating it up. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, I like that. And then next day she said, sir, I didn't have nothing to eat today. And I ain't had nothing to eat last day. Can you send me some lunch? I gotta get me something to eat. Can you send me 1,000 pesos? Just give me something to eat, sir. Oh yeah, baby, I got you. Where you want me to send it to? You know what I'm saying? They gain your trust. They admire you. They flatter you. They fill you up with a whole bunch of things that elevate your mind, blow up your head. But hell, Jesus, I know I'm God's gift to women out there, man. She that's what they do. They gain your trust. They gain your heart. And then they try to gain access to your heart. And many of you out there do it. You know the red flags. Nobody can tell you. You know it. But you're so silly. And I'm going to call you silly. You said, "BobbieD, you had to say that." Yeah, I had to say that. You have to call a fool when he's a fool. You have to call a silly person when it's you have to call it out. If you don't call that spirit of silliness in them or that spirit of foolishness in them, then you are letting that spirit live on in them. I'm not going to do. I'm going to kill the devil when I see there's a devil. There's a devil of silliness in a lot of people out there. There's a devil of foolishness, and you got to call that devil out for what it is. Okay. So there's a lot of silly men out there, a lot of silly women out there, a lot of foolish men, a lot of foolish, and they will do crazy stuff like giving money away, hard-earned money. You on somebody's job, and you won't give $500 to somebody you just met. How silly is that? I don't have no other way to say it. How silly is that? How foolish? Stop that. If you're doing it out there, stop it. Huh? I'm not your daddy. I'm not your mama, but I'm your friend. I'm your real friend. I'm not a fake friend. Fake friends say, go on, send the money. Yeah, you know, go on, send. No, the real friend say, are you foolish? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Straight it up. I'm your real friend. If you're doing that crazy stuff, if you're doing that silly stuff, sending somebody you just met money, stop it. That money could be better used helping you pay your bills, helping you help somebody sick that really need that money. Okay? Wise up, straighten up, and we understand the red flag, spot them. When you find a woman giving you 15 red flags, get rid of her. I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care how much she fill your head up, but you like, you look like this, Lisa. Don't do that. You were better than that. Your mama would probably roll over in her grave. She find out you doing some crazy stuff like that. You was raised better. You know better. Do better. All right, that's all I got to say about that. So we talked about the red flag woman, and I tore it up, man. Y'all missed that? Did you miss it, man? You missed it? Did you miss that show? Check it out. It's available right now for replay. I ain't gonna charge you no more time. I ain't gonna charge you nothing. Go on and see it. I'm here to help you, man. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to hurt you. I tell you to look at something, do it. Don't do it for me. Do it for you. Okay? You want to help yourself grow up in life, stop being a baby boy, stop being a baby girl you laid out there? Do it. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you something about this. I don't play around. When it comes to helping somebody, I don't play games with you. I tell you straight up. If you acting a fool, I'm going to say you acting a fool. Okay? And you need to let that foolishness go. If you want to move up in your life, if you want to move ahead in your life, the past is gone. Let the foolishness of the past go. And when I see you trying to let go, I'm going to help you. But when I see you trying to hold on to the past and don't want to change, I'm going to say, look, man, if you wise up, if you want to straighten it up, come back to me. Other than that time, you got to step. I ain't playing with no game with nobody. Okay? Grown men, grown women, grow up. Let's go. All right, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Let's go. I'm going to be playing, man. See how I am? See how I am? Because I'm like life, baby. Life is hard out there. You think it's easy? Somebody say it's hard out there for a pimp. It's hard out there for a Christian, too. It's hard out there for anybody. And you got to be ready to walk, talk the right way, tight way, long way, and the strong way. There's so many negative influences in this world. It's easy to get off track. Okay? So what do you do to stay on track? You listen to people like me telling you to do this right. You listen to people that be positive, that want to see the best for you and not the rest for you. I want the best for you, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? Think I come out here just to get on the show and talk my trash? Yeah. No. There's a method to my madness. There's a reason behind everything I do, and there's a season. It is all about you getting your mind right, getting your desires and hopes and dreams right in your mind, and having you work toward meeting and getting those things done. That's what I'm about. It's about each one reach one, each one teach one, so we can move up together in this place we call Earth on this life plan we are in. All right. So, thumbnail for the day, no hocus pocus. Thumbnail. Here we go. Pump your brakes. Yeah, pump them brakes up. And that's right here. That's old big head, man. Be a Bureau Commissioner, Bureau of Immigration Commissioner, Jaime Morente. Say it with me. Jaime Morente. Say it again. Jaime Morente. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Got a big old head. He full of it. You know what I'm saying? Pump your brakes. Yeah, he made a big statement today, man. He said, look here. Y'all think we supposed to be letting y'all in here? Nah, y'all ain't coming in here. You know, we ain't got the word. That's basically, I broke it the whole thing down to you in a nutshell. They haven't got the word from the IATF yet. And so they said, because we ain't got no word, nobody ain't coming in these doors. You know, they hold the keys to the door. They can open it up or they can close it up anytime they want to. Right? IATF is holding it up. They haven't given them the go. So my question is, why would they hold that big old press conference? And I literally showed you the press conference where spokesperson Carlo Negrales, okay, presidential spokesperson and spokesperson for the IATF, advised everyone in this viewing audience that on the 22nd of November, the doors of the church would be open, so to speak. The doors would be open to the Greenland countries of the Philippines. He said that fine. Okay? And I got on to go look at the video. You go look at the video I showed y'all. Okay, so now, here we go. Bureau of Immigration Commissioner Jaime Morente said, look here. Jesus, nobody come in here unless we get a clue. And I ain't got no go ahead from the IATF, so I'm going to keep the door locked. Okay, that's what he said. So it's been a big mix-up, communication, a big oops, a big pump your brakes because you ain't coming up in here. That's what's happening. Now, he's now saying it will be soon. Come on, man. How long you been saying that? Jaime? How long? People out there are hurting. They want to see their loved ones. They want to see their lady. They want to see their children. They want to see their family. And you're playing games? Don't play games with me or nobody else out there. Love is not tourism. If you didn't know, you better ask somebody. Love is not tourism. Don't play with people's emotions. Don't play with people's feelings, Jaime. That's what I want to tell him today. If he was right here, I'd tell him, don't do it. Open up your mind. Be real with people. I'll read you a statement. It's right here. That's what he did. That's him right there. That's him right there. Jaime Morente, BI Commissioner. Love is not tourism. Jaime, open the doors up, man. You hired 195 new agents and you're going to sit up there and talk, but you ain't ready? Open the doors up. Stop playing with people. Stop playing with people's emotions. Stop playing with people's feelings. Stop playing with people's lives. Open it up. Play with us. Tired of this crap. Let's go. Here we go. So this is a big statement. I'm gonna big it up because I can't see all the words. Here we go. This is a press release. He said, the Bureau of Immigration is on standby for reopening of the Philippines to foreign tourists. The Bureau of Immigration said that it's on standby for the eventual reopening of Philippine borders to foreign tourists. In a statement, Immigration Commissioner Jaime Morente stated that while no definite date has been, that's a lie right there. He said, while no definite date has been decided on when the Philippines will reopen to the foreign tourists, he is confident that this will be very soon. Stop lying, Jaime. You told us November 22nd. Stop lying. And then he said, there are reports circulating that the country has already opened up its borders to international leisure travelers, said Morente. While we are awaiting the official announcement from the Interagency Task Force on the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, we have already put in place the needed manpower and facilities in preparation for this, he added. If you already put it in place, Jaime, why don't you get to going where you're supposed to do? Open the doors, man. Then he said, earlier, the BI announced that frontline personnel have been banned from filing vacation leave during the holiday season. The Bureau also stated that 99 new immigration officers have been recently hired for deployment in the BI's ports and different offices nationwide. We have resumed the use of our e-gates for arriving Filipinos, as it would greatly lessen the processing time for our compatriots who will be returning here for Christmas, said Morente. Morente stated that the status quo on the country's travel restriction remains as they wait for the IATF to make the formal announcement. Come on, man. You done made the announcement. Open it up. He added that the members of the IATF are still extensively discussing and deliberating on proposals to reopen the Philippines to alien visitors. Ironing out the details before its implementation. Most probably, those coming from greenlist countries will be the first one to be allowed entry, said Morente. According to the BI Port Operations Division, Chief Attorney Carlos Capelon, there are 44 countries that are under the green list. Okay? So, and I hope I didn't blank out like I normally do when I go to London. But now you see what I'm talking about? Do you feel my pain? Do you feel my frustration? Huh? Do you feel the irritation? Do you feel the anger? Do you feel the uncertainty? Do you feel the doubt? Do you feel my pain? I know I feel it. Do you feel me? I feel the pain. I can feel your frustration. This has been going on long enough. My mama used to tell me enough is enough. And too much stank. This is stanking right now. This is too much. This D, I want my money. You know what this D, you know what this D did? When she washed her clothes, you know what she do? She go in my pocket and pulled up.
No, my dear, I told you I saw this in the wash.
200 pesos in my pocket. And now she says she gonna keep, no, this D gonna keep my money now. I'm playing with you. Anyway, but yeah, do you feel my...
You know the feeling when you so, oh my God, I got money in the country.
Excuse me, I'm feeling the program. Do you feel my pain? You feel it. I feel your pain. I feel your anger. I feel your irritation. I feel all the sentiments you have. And it's a lot, man. You don't, one thing I believe in life is you don't fool with somebody's emotions. You don't do that. And you don't fool with somebody's mindset. Those two rules I've lived with all my life. because I don't want nobody messing with my emotions, and I don't want nobody messing with my Monte. Okay? Above all else. Okay? So I understand your pain, I understand your frustration, but according to Jaime Morente, you got to wait. It's gonna be very soon. It should be right now. Okay? Because the people in the Philippines government have a tendency to miscommunicate or to non-communicate to the other departments and bureaus, we are left in the holding the bag of anger. We are left holding the bag of pain. We are left holding the bag of irritation. We are left holding the bag of doubt. Okay, because they didn't do it right. They didn't do it wrong, and they didn't do it strong enough to get out the information correctly to the public. Okay? Now, I'm done with that. I had to get that off my heart. You know? And you know that song says, speak to my heart. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. Yeah, he spoke to my heart. I had to get that out. Okay? So I'm done with that. So now you know where you stand as far as opening this thing up very soon. That's the words of Jaime Morente, the Bureau of Immigration Commissioner. Okay? So y'all, some of y'all already know. Y'all know how they do. Y'all know. They'll tell you one thing, come right around, say, turn up. Did I say that? Oops. I didn't mean it. This or that mean. Come on, man. We don't got no child out there. We're no children. We're grown men and women. Be honest. Be real. Say it the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the strong way. And then we'll believe sometimes what you say the first time. Because right now, Jaime, we don't believe nothing you say the first time. It takes 2 or 3 times for us to get it because we don't trust you. Jaime. I'm done with that. Let's go. So I want to talk to you briefly about some events that happened the last few days. I did a video on this when it happened, but I want to cover it because it's important to my audience. I have a lot of my audience that are African American, and I have many different people. I'm all Caucasian, African American. I have Asians, you name it, Latinos, all in my audience. But a lot of you are just like me with this melanin in my skin, African American or African. You know, I got Africans too. A lot of Nigerians watch the channel. So I want to show you something that I want to talk real quickly, and we'll move on to the train about a very, very important event that happened in the world. And it happened right in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The 3 blind mice, the 3 stooges, they got hooked up. Yeah, they got taken out. Yeah. And they're going to be behind them bars for a long, long time. Because they did something wrong to a black man that they shouldn't have did. They took the black man's life illegally. The man was unarmed. He was running down the street, just doing his normal jogging every day. He's a jogger. I used to jog years ago, and I know when you get hooked on it, like nothing gonna rain or shine. You know, I would get out there in the rain, the snow. I don't care. I got to get my exercise. I do. I still exercise now, but I do it in the house. I got a bicycle or elliptical that I go run out. So I know the feeling. So he was jogging, man. And next thing you know, a truck and a man, and 2 men in a truck, and another man following the car, chasing him like he's an animal. He turns around, he sees them following him, so he runs a little bit more. Then he sees them coming closer, and he tries to avoid them. Then he kicked them out. They chased him with the car. Then he started running even hard. They got out the car, and what the shotgun said, "Well, you stop!" And they shot them. And you know what he did? Ahmaud Arbery did what I would do. He swung. If somebody come at you with a gun, what you gonna do? Run? You can't outrun a bullet. You can't outrun a shotgun. You can't do that. So what you gonna do? And he coming up on you, you're gonna fight for your life. And that's what he did. He fought. Ahmaud Arbery went out swinging like a man. He didn't go out on little boys and drop on his nose. He didn't drop on his knees. He's happy. No. He said, look, what? You got a gun on me? He tried his best to take him out because he knew that was getting ready to happen. But he didn't succeed. But he went out like a man. He went out swinging. And I'm sorry that Ahmad went out. He was taken out, but this leaves the living to speak for Ahmad, like me and you. So we have convicted 3 blind mice, 3 students, Larry, Moe, and Curly. They're behind bars for the rest of their life. Okay, and they got more charges coming up. Okay, and I was shocked because the jury was all white except for one. Okay, and I've been to Brunswick, Georgia. I know where it's at. I drove the streets many days. I drove for Verizon Wireless. I drive the street, there's the signal for Verizon. Next thing I know, a blue light behind me. I know what I do? Pull over to the side, roll my window down, pull my hands out like this. No weapons, sir. No weapons. I have no weapons, sir. Because if you fear for your life, if you want to be alive, that's the first thing you need. I had to learn that. Okay? That's how they do you in Brunswick, Georgia. Just because you're a black man or a person with Afro, you got melanin in your skin, and you riding in the Caucasian. And I had to ride in all kinds of neighborhoods, Caucasian, black, all of them. That's because the signal goes everywhere. But in the Caucasian area, that's what happened to me. Like clockwork. So I know what he felt. I know the area. I know how the people are there. They're like, they want to talk down to you if this got this color in your skin. And it's like a good old boy network out there. If anything happened to one of them, they're protected. That's what happened to these 3 individuals. They were protected. But they got detected. Okay. One of their own stooges, one of their own 3 stooges had filmed it on video. And he was stupid enough to shoot it, put it out in the public. And that's what took them down. The video. They had the video of them killing Ahmad Arbery. Okay, shot him 3 times with a shotgun. 3 gaping holes in his body. He died on the scene. It was 3 months before those men had to answer for what they did because the district attorney was in the good old boy network and she protected them from being arrested. Okay? So now justice has been served. Justice was deserved and it has been served. That's what they get. I said that. That's what they get. Taking the law in their own hands. You want to be the judge, jury, and the executioner because you don't like somebody, a black man running in your neighborhood. Shame on you. Shame on your family, who you came from, the area you came from. Shame on how you was raised. All of that. You deserve it. You took somebody's life unnecessarily. All you had to do is call 911, got a black man running down the street. What's wrong with that? And it wasn't even no reason to do that, because he was not committing a crime. But in your mind, black man running down the street is a crime. All you had to do is call 911, but you wanted to take the law in your own hands. So what you do? You shot him 3 times. Now you're behind bars. That's all I got to say about that. Let's go. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, talk it, no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Who? Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Nah. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride the train with me today? I ain't playing. It's Thanksgiving evening. I know y'all just got through eating. Some of y'all had turkey. Some of y'all had ham. You went over to your mama's house. You went over to your girlfriend. I didn't say girlfriend. You went over to your brother's house. Cousin. I know. You had a good time. You're full now. So you look at that football, basketball. I ain't gonna be long with you because I want you to enjoy your day. Okay? I want you to enjoy the rest of your evening and just have at it. Okay? And go back and get some of that macaroni and cheese for me. Okay? That was my favorite thing. Macaroni and cheese. I used to like collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and turkey. And I like that what's that red stuff? The red sauce you put in it. That red, I got it. And I like that giblet gravy. We talking about some throwing down. But this thing we had a roasted chicken. She had a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna show you that Thanksgiving picture of the food. But we had a great time here. So, all right, that's it, man. We gotta find out who wrote up, talking about Buffalo to be on the friend. I need to know who that said they gonna beat them. So ain't nobody gonna beat them. sing. I don't even know the same thing they're playing. But anyway, I got to do two, guys. When I say toot, you say all aboard, toot, 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 toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot, toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's ride, y'all. Y'all ready to ride the train? BobbieD, One Nation under group, one love. Hey, let's go, man. We ain't taking no privilege today. You want to cry? You ain't gonna cry up on here. I might just let you cry for 1 minute. After that, I'm gonna say, get up, wipe them tears from your eyes. Weeping ain't endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. It's gonna be all right. Let not your heart be troubled. That's what I'm gonna say. But that's how I do. I believe in tough love, baby. And if you don't, it's your problem. Let's go. Who we got? Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. I gotta find out who rubbing up, dumping up, beat up, drain it out. I'm sorry, I keep saying it back. I have to find out who's rough enough. I have to find out who's tough enough. I have to find out who's buffed up enough to be the first man in his house. Can you tell me, please? I want to know who that say they're going to beat them things. Because the show ain't the Falcon. Let's go. Ooh, man, they put it on the back. All right, let's go. I'm going to do it down here and find out who we got up in this house. I don't play, y'all. Y'all know I don't play this deep. If y'all don't know your better ask somebody, I don't play. I don't play with people's emotions, and I don't play with people's marketing. And you better not play with my emotions, and you better not play with my marketing. What's going to be some problems, okay? We're going to have some issues. And then you might need some tissue to wipe them tears away when I get through with you. Hey, I ain't going to lift up. Hey, BobbieD like this. I don't put my hands on nobody. You know what? My mom told me, she said, if you don't want nothing, just leave people alone. Okay? Don't say nothing. And it won't be nothing. Okay, son? Yeah, she told me that when I was going to school. I said, yes, ma'am. That's what I did. I followed her instruction. I didn't mess with nobody. Then she came right back. She said, look here, son, but look here, let me tell you something. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, if they put their hands on. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, lay them out. I went by that rule all right. If they put their hands on me, I was like, hey, you gonna do this till we get to the ground. Well, I ain't letting you go, and you better not. That's all right, man. If they put their hands on you, don't start nothing, and it won't be nothing. But if they put their hands on you, oh Lord God, help me to lay them out. Get too excited. Oh Lord Jesus, help me, Lord. Yeah. But that's what she told me, man. Hey, my mama had some good wisdom, man. A lot of stuff she told me, man, I'm living it to this day. You know why? Because it works. And it's right. And if you listen to wisdom, you're going to be tight, long and strong. That's why I'm tight, long and strong right now. I listen. I was a child. If you told me something that I didn't think was right, that sounded crazy to me, I ain't paid no mind. But if you told me something that made sense to me, if it clicked in here, and it clicked in my heart, I kept it. And that stuff got me, keeping me right now. Let's go. I'm finding who wrote it. Thank you so much. Terry Fleming, first man up in the hit house. What's up, Terry? Thank you so much. Huh? I see you doing that. What do you mean you're not?
He's the first man out.
Okay, Terry Fleming gave us a donation to the nation. Terry Fleming got a donation to the nation. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. I'm Lindsay G. Said he's not the first man up, but that's the first man I see on my screen. See? I'm up. Oh, sorry, y'all. I don't know why I keep doing that, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Terry Fleming, I got to give back to you. And I don't know what it is. I keep going down to the Millers. What is wrong with me? Spin it up. Sometimes you ever had to slap yourself straight? I have to do that sometimes. Straighten it up out. Hey man, Paul, man, I apologize. Paul, first man up. You gotta give me a problem, y'all. Sorry with that, Paul. I'm sorry to steal your thunder, man. You know what I'm saying? I get crazy when I see it. I get crazy when I see no donation to the nation. You know what I'm saying? So I like, hey, so let me tell y'all. I need y'all to start giving donations. Okay? Just like Rain Man, a lot of y'all ain't never gave a peso. Okay? And you should be ashamed of yourself. Shame on you. You come on this channel all the time and you don't give one peso. Okay? Let's get it better than that. All of you guys, all of you ladies are better than that. Okay? Don't take that cheap attitude into 2022. Okay? Because it's not going to Boss and first man up in the house today. Right, Trey? Bobby, DC, what nation? Who we got? Good to see you, Paul. Right, Trey? What's up? What's up? Y'all give me right, Trey? Bobby, DC, Paul. He said, what's going on, Bobby? Hey, man, we there, we here, we there, we here, we there, we everywhere. We blessed and highly favored and flavored of the Lord. Most High God. Right, Trey? Bobby, DC, one nation under. Who we got? Smooth sound. What's up, Smooth? He said, I just want, hey, man, smooth sound. You will always be for us. We love you, my brother. So good to see you, man. He's got his blood pressure under control. Y'all know how he got his blood pressure under control. I gave him instruction. I said, look at Smooth. I need you to start drinking some water, okay? If you drink 8 to 10 glasses of water a day, your pressure will get under control. I don't care who you are, right? I'm gonna tell you why. The doctor themselves will give you the water pill to drop water out to make you go to the bathroom. So why take the water pill when you can just drink the water? It's just common sense, man. Drink food. I drink 8 to 10 a day, usually about 10. Sometimes I do 12. The more you drink water, the more it comes, flushes through your system. And every time you go to the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen, you reduce your blood pressure. It reduces. So the more you go to the restroom, do number one, that brings the pressure down. Water is one of the keys. Garlic is another key. You don't have to get that garlic with the regular garlic. Odorless garlic. I buy it. When we drink, we take odorless garlic tablets every day. Pressure down. Bananas are full of what? Potassium. Potassium does what? Lower the blood pressure. Get 2 bananas, at least 2 or more.
Listen to Dr. Dix.
Dr. Dix knows what I'm talking about. I've been through this stuff, man. I know what I'm talking about. And if you won't have to get all them pills and this, but if you're on the pills now, tell me. If your doctor put you on the pills, he put you on it for a reason. Don't get off. Don't get off unless you get instruction from him. But I'm telling you, I'm not on no blood pressure. I got off that stuff because I do the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the natural way. Okay, all right, let's go. Smooth sound is number 2.
Just one, two.
You do, but the number 2 won't do. Okay, Smooth, you with me, man? I know y'all mad with me.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a young lady.
Banana Queen.
Banana Queen, Tuba Queen, whatever you want to call yourself. What do you call yourself today? Tuba or Banana? Queen. She's Queen for the day.
What penguin?
Queen. You ever had anybody in your family named Queen? I had a lot of people when I was growing up what they call them Queen. I don't know why they call them Queen, but GCD is my wife. We had an awesome Thanksgiving yesterday. She cooked a lot of food. Did you get that picture, Lisa, when you cooked the food? Where's the picture? Send me a picture. I showed the guys. But you got it on the phone, right? Send it to me. Just okay, Lisa. Stop making excuses. Please get the phone. Hey, Chuck. I'm here. Hey, Chuck. She's making one excuse. Can you please stop rubbing my head in the back? Thank you. Anyway, she loves me, so she like to rub my head in the back of me, and she did that made me feel relaxed, and it does. But I'm doing the show. This is my wife, Lisa G. And I got to introduce her. Tuba Queen in the house. Tuba Queen in the house.
Woo!
Yeah. Tuba Queen is the one we hear today. She's right on the scene. Yeah! Let's go. We got to find out who rubbed up, toughed up. Both of the first man in here. What's up, Mer?
Got
in the house. Woo! Got in the house. Woo! What's up, Gunner? He said, hello, man. What's up? Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. I hope you had the Thanksgiving day of your dreams. All your dreams came true. All the food you needed to eat was there. Murphy don't eat a lot. You know, Murphy went on a fast. He lost a lot of weight. And he don't have no blood pressure, don't have no kick, no all that stuff dropped. A lot of things happen to you when you lose that weight. These details, I don't lost a lot of weight. And I'm losing more. Because she's cooking me vegetables mostly now. Mostly vegetables, stir fried, and vegetables and smoothies every morning.
Grits.
And grits, well, a lot of she like it. I don't know right, but I'm eating healthier, I'm feeling stronger, and I'm feeling better because when you are, these vegetables, you are what you eat. You eat that soul food, that's what you're going to be, a soul food. That's just the way it is. You eat that soul food, you're going to be soul food. Just put a lot of fat around your heart. and the fat in your body. You know what soul food is, right? That's
It makes your soul.
no. Soul food is slave food. When we were slave, we got the worst things that the master in the house didn't want. The worst things the pig. And what was that? The intestines. We call it what? What we call it? Intestines. She said we call it gut. Chitlins, man. Y'all know what the chitlins is. Chitlins is the guts of the intestines. The intestines of the pig. That's what it is. They all the stuff, the good stuff, they took in the house, in the big house. The bad stuff, they beat the slave too. And we took it and we just ran with it. And now we paying the price for eating that bad food. So liberate your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Eat right, eat tight, eat to live. Now don't eat to die. That's what I do right now. I eat to live. When you give me some bad food, turn away.
Dear, if it is your time, it's your time. You cannot tell.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. You misinterpreting what I said. She said, if it's your time, it's your time. Of course, you can't stop for other time. But if the Lord says it's your time, it's your time. But you can rush yourself before that time by doing foolish things. Isn't that right? You can increase your time or speed up your time by doing foolish things. One foolish thing is you don't eat properly. Okay? Eat right, tight, long, strong. Eat to live, not to die. Let's go around, check out who we got. Hello. How you doing?
Hello, Kylo.
So good to see you, man. He said, yeah,
It's
BobbieD.
Kylo, my dear.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks so much, man. What's up?
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, man. I want everybody out there to have I hope everybody out there had a nice Thanksgiving day. At least I sure did.
We had shrimp, crab, roasted chicken, and fruits. And then we had the seaweeds.
We had seaweed. Y'all ever had seaweed? It's nice. It's natural. You get it from the sea. You can go to the sea right now and pick up the weeds. It's called seaweed. And you eat it. It's got a lot of nutrition in it. It's very healthy as well. We had that. We had a great time. And we prayed and we ate our meal and we gave thanks to the Lord for 2021. And we asked the Lord to prepare our hearts and mind to go into 2022. And we also prayed that the Lord would help us to finish strong. Okay? Finish this year out strong. Okay? If you started out weak, it's okay, man. It's not about how you start. It's about where you end up. When you finish, how you finish, where you finish, why you finish. That's what counts in your life. Okay? So I'm gonna tell you a perfect example. So a lot of y'all started out, and some of you started out with a single mom. You had no family, no bunch of moms. You had no dad. Dad gone. And now you're a lawyer. Now you're a doctor. Now you're Indian chief. But that's what it's not how you start out in life, my friends. It's how you end up that counts. Right? Yeah. Let's go right to BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Boot sound. He said, hello, hey, what's up? What's the A's in the house? What's the smooth sound? Hey, smooth sound, I appreciate you, man. Smooth sound gives me inspiration every time I see him on the show because he could let his illnesses get him down and say, well, I'm sick, but I can't finish it. But he pushes on despite of all the things he has endured. The man has had over 30 surgeries in his life. In spite of all of that, he continues on and he tried to be strong and he tried to do the best he can do. People like that inspire me. So when I have a headache, I shouldn't say nothing. He probably have a headache every day. It's like natural him, but I'm like the fool. I got a headache. Come on, man. Let's be inspired by those that know how to deal with things in life. Let's go run train. Who we got? Here, Fleming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. What's up, Rain Man?
Thank you so much
for the donation. Did a nice job. I don't know why I put him up. He was up. I don't know why. Now I know why. If you give a donation, your amount goes straight to the top. That's what happened. Okay, let me tell you what's happening. If you give a donation first of the show, and I'm coming on, the amount you gave goes straight to the top. So when I go to the top, that's the first thing I see. That's why I clicked on. Okay, but he wasn't number one. Okay, that's why I got to remember that. All right, let's do a damn for Terry Flynn, Rock Train, BobbieD.
One Nation under.
One love. Let's go, Lisa D.
The hardest working man in the business. hardest working man in the business. Wow. Yeah. I feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Sir Terry.
For the donation to the nation. More blessings.
Much love.
Thank you so much.
BobbieD messed up.
Yeah, I messed up, but she told me. She said, pick James Brown. So I clicked James Brown. She didn't mean she didn't know I already paid James Brown anyway. But that's what happened. All right, so good to see you. Thanks so much, Terry, for the donation, man. Terry Prim is a blessing to the show. And we thank him for being consistent, faithful, and for doing the right tight and long thing. Thanks so much, Terry. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope you had a good one. Terry's out there near Miami Beach, and he has to wear sunshades all the time. You know why? Because everybody on that beach blinds with their beauty and their booty. Let's go, Brown Trey, BobbieD, One Nation. Xander Man, what I'm saying? Xander Man, what's going on, bro? He said, vacillate, alternate, or waver between different opinions or action being decisive. Yeah, shit, man. Vacillate, not Vaseline. Not Vaseline jelly. No, come on, I'm trolling jelly stuff. I said vacillate. Every time we turn around, they vacillate. Can you just say what you're gonna say and then do it? Say what you mean and mean what you say and do it. How hard is that, Philippines? How hard is that? I mean, when you vacillate, you're messing up with people's emotion. You know, we want you to open this place up. And you saying one thing, that's what you wait, we gotta wait for the IATF. We get help. Come on. Let's get it right, Philippines. Let's get it right. Talk to departments, one to talk department, say one thing, tell it to the other. So you can have a common denomination, one common consensus statement. Okay. And that means everybody in the world and the dietary and district people in the Philippines will know when you're gonna open this thing up. Don't play with us like that, Philippines. Let's go right there. Who we got? Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo! What's up, Big John?
What's up, Big John? Happy Thanksgiving.
He said, Philippines has been a country of confusion for a long time.
Bobby said.
A long time. Are you okay, man?
Because you talk like you remind me.
Because you weren't paying attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. You got to pay the price. Philippines has been in a state of confusion for a long time, but it's time out for that. You know, we were trying to get this country back on track. They're trying to get this country, the economy, up and running again at full steam. And what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, while the Philippines is vacillation and in confusion, other countries are outpacing them. In my next report to you, I'm going to show you a country that's outpaced them. That's moving strong, and that people are running to this country instead of the Philippines. I'm going to show you. While the Philippines is, we're going to open it up. That's what we got you. You open business. Come on now. We want your business. You ready? Come on. That's what they do. Well, he said, he didn't say I could open. He said, see the difference? Who would you want to go to a country that's, I don't know. Or you want to go, yeah, come on. We welcome. Come on. Which one would you choose? I know which one I would choose, but I'm stuck like Chuck. But I'm just telling you, when you are in a competitive environment and you have people and countries and other nations competing for the same dollar, what you gonna do? Vacillate or commit? Make a commitment to get the business. Okay, that's just common sense. You want to get the business, so you make yourself available to receive those who are trying to give you business. Don't vacillate. Don't hesitate. And please, my God, do not hate. Appreciate those that are trying to get into your nation. Let's go, Ron Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
What's up, Murphy? He said, hello, sir. Ooh, and congratulations on number one.
Sari. What's up, Sari? He said, Sari Smooth. Congrats. He said, let's go.
Hello, sir. What's up? What's up, Smooth? Hey, man, I got some good gentlemen on this show. I have some good ladies on the show to come. And I want to thank everybody that's participating on the show. You've been coming to me for a long time, coming to me this deep. And he said, thank you. I don't say it enough, but when I get a chance to say it, I say, thank you. Thank you just for showing up. Ron James, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes. Hello,
What's up,
Sir Terry.
How you doing, my brother? From another month. Ron James, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Kalo.
What's up, man? He said, all good, brother. Just wanted to reach out. Thank you so much, man. Hey, we want to reach out, we want to teach out, and we want to peace out. All those three things come together on this show. Reach out, teach out, peace out. That's what we do. Ron Train by releasing One Nation.
Paul, yes, it was all there. Now, Philippines don't follow what they said. Flip-flop and confusion said, really.
I was baffled, to be honest with you, when I saw that. I said, what the what? What the what? What are you saying? They said they had this big press conference. I showed you the press conference. They said November 22nd. They listed the countries. And they didn't open the doors. I want to reach out and touch somebody. You know? I want to reach out. I want to reach out and touch Jaime. No, just playing. Let's go, Ron J. Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, happy Thanksgiving to all.
Thank you so much, Murphy. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. It's been a blast. I love Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays. And I celebrated Thanksgiving with Lisa D. Lisa D, guess what, guys? Lisa D hasn't celebrated. She just started celebrating Thanksgiving when she married me. Because here, Thanksgiving is just another day. I mean, they recognize it, but they don't. A lot of people here don't even take time off. It's another day to them. But so when I came here, I said, it's Thanksgiving. She said, what is that? I said, Thanksgiving. You know what it is? She didn't know.
I don't know.
It's a holiday that is celebrated worldwide, and in the USA it's big to us. She said, what? I didn't know nothing. And so she likes Thanksgiving nowadays. You know why? She gets the chance to get roasted turkey, roasted chicken. You can't get a turkey here. Turkeys are hard to find in the Philippines, man. And when you find one, it's going to be some monster. One year we had ham, and she had lasagna one year. You know, we used to do different stuff. But it's a blessing, man. We love Thanksgiving. Round Train Bobby Lee, who we got?
Paul, by the way, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that. Blessed, happy. Hope you have a blessed what's left of your Thanksgiving as well. Round Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He's the Philippines is way too laid back to the point of laziness. Yeah. I would have to agree with you to a certain degree. In a lot of areas, there's slack as far as things compared to other countries. Okay, the government here is, when you compare it to other governments, it's a little bit behind in certain areas. They're trying to do better, and that's why it's not an underdeveloped nation, but it's a developing nation. That means they're developing the government structure, developing infrastructure to attract those people and companies and business, so that this nation can do what? Grow. And in the process of electing a new leader, that's going to be elected in May of 2022. They're going to be a new president elected. And right now, the person that's out front running for the choice is Bongbong Marcos. And as you know, Bongbong Marcos is the son of the late Ferdinand Marcos, who was a dictator here for many, many years. Some people are angry about it. Some people are happy about it. But he's a front runner right now. So we'll see. He's got like 15 people trying to run for president. It is a blast. I've never seen this before, so I'm having a good time enjoying it. Ron Train by releasing One Nation. Who we got? Paul in the house. He said, yes, we can do it with God and pray. Get ready. It's going to happen with God. All things. Hey, put the Lord first in your life. He will bless you. Okay. He will take all the stress from you. See, whenever you feel like you can't handle it, God can. Okay. That's why he said, come unto me, ye that are burdened and heavy laden, and I will give you what? Rest. Rest. You know, when I have a problem, I say, Lord, I'm turning this over to you. I can't do it. I can't deal with it, Lord. I know you can. And when I turn it over to him, I don't look back. I don't look back and try to get it back from him. I just wait because I turn it over to him. And then when he gets through with it, it's right. I accept it. Let's go right there. Who we got? Murphy. Say it like, be free. Say it, Lisa. Say it, Lisa, be free. Be free.
Be free.
I'm free.
I'm free.
Don't start it, please. Don't start it, Murphy, please. Roger, who we got?
I'm free. Terry Fleming. He said a weak democratic government has too many leaders and not enough followers. The confusion starts overstepping their authority and starts a seesaw effect.
Well, there's too many Indians. Too many chiefs, rather, not enough Indians. That's what's happening. Everybody wants to be the head, and they want you to respect this department's authority, and you can't respect this department. You're going to say something. You got to go through us first. You ain't saying nothing to us, and you're going to open the country up? That's what we're dealing with. That is not good. And you wind up, what happens when you have a country that, I mentioned the word vacillates like that, you wind up turning people off, and you wind up losing a segment of business, tourism, that you would normally have gotten, because now you're vacillating. Other countries are not vacillating. They've got their doors wide open. So if I want to go out, I'm a new tourist person. I've been kept in the house 2 years. I want to get out there, and I want to visit. I'm brand new, want to visit. And I see Philippines, it's like, here, no. And I see Thailand, like, come on, we want you. Come on. I'm gonna go to Thailand. Come on, I'm going to the one that's got their arm ready, waiting for me to come in. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, if God is for us,
Who
no
can
one
be
can against us.
Nobody. If God be, the scripture says, if God be for me, who can be against me? Nobody. Okay. So when you keep those things in your mind, that's another part of the scripture. I told y'all what I kept in my mind when I was going to school. I had to work my way to school. I had to work a full-time job and go to school full-time. That stuff like that, positive stuff like that kept me going. And I was, the guys wanted me to stay. You know, they had these fraternities on campus and stuff. I didn't live on campus. Come on, man, go ahead, party now. I said, man, I can't party, man. I got to go to work. You skip the job, you really. Look, man, I got to pay my bill. If I skip the job, I can't pay my tuition. I just had to let that stuff go. When you're disciplined, listen to me, guys. When you are dedicated and disciplined to a particular thing, object, or person, you're going to get distracted. Because when you get distracted, it's hard to get back on track. I knew that at a young age. I knew that. And so a lot of times I wanted to party and drink beer with my buddies. I couldn't do it. You know? I was disciplined. I know they had mamas and daddies taking care of them. I was my only mama and daddy. I could take care of myself. Let's go around here. Who we got?
Terry Flynn.
What's up? He said, what's up, Murph? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. Ride train by the Easy One Nation on the. Got all my train riders on Thanksgiving night, man. It must be nice, man. What time is it? It's 10:41 out there in the United States of America. DC told me to stop saying that dog on here, so I'll have to honor her and stop saying as much. I'll say that, but yeah, it's 10:31 out there in the United States. Excuse me, 10:41, and people already settled for the night. I think there may be a football game, basketball game going on, and they're watching the game, and they're watching it. They're watching the game, they're watching it. They got to make up your mind, whatever one you want to do. Ryan J, who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, tap that thing. Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-paya. Can you hit the like button, please? We call that a chichi-paya. Okay, let's go. Ryan J, BobbieD, one nice chef. Who, Sam? He said, today it felt good to be at meals on wheels, making sure people eat without it. Okay, so that's how Smooth Soundsman spent his holiday. He went out ensuring that other people had a meal to eat. That's a noble and honorable thing to do. You know, you help your neighbor to help you be of service on Thanksgiving Day. Now, President Biden and his wife and the other top officials were doing the same thing, giving out Thanksgiving meal. When I was in Atlanta, they had this big thing, Hosea Williams, feed the homeless. Y'all remember that? Hosea Williams was a civil rights person. He started a big organization to feed people on Christmas. I think they do on Thanksgiving, Christmas. I think Easter. I know they feed people year round, not only on those holidays, but they have big place where people come when they're hungry, homeless, no food. They feed people on a daily basis. So that's a very worthy and a noble cause, and God will bless you when you give with no strings attached. Ryan trained by release, One Nation, Paul in the house. He said, you know, Bobby, I think Philippine government can talk, but no action. Talk means nothing without action, and that's real. This proves it's what happened. Yeah, man. Talk all you want, but you got nothing to back it up. It don't mean nothing. And my mama told me a long time ago, what she tell me, y'all, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Okay? So you talk all that yin yang you want, buddy. Philippine, you ain't showing me no action. I don't trust you no more. I be looking for other countries. But I want y'all, listen, I'm saying that to let you know that there are alternatives. But I want you to come to the Philippines, okay? I want you to overlook the inadequacies, because there's more things to this country than the inadequacies of the government. The people are the power of this country. The people are the beauty of this country. And you need to come to the Philippines to experience the beauty and the power of the Filipino life. Okay? You really do. Once you experience it here, you will notice that it's better than many other places. Ryan trained by releasing One Nation. Who we got? Markel in the Markel in the Woo, what's on Markel? How you doing, brother? From another Martha. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope you had a good one. Markel is out there in beautiful Colombia, Medina, Colombia. He's having a time of his life. Hey, guess what? The virus in Colombia is almost gone. Yeah. The Colombia wasn't playing, man. The virus is almost gone. I read about it the other night. They're doing well there. They're trying to get more tourists coming out there. And tourism is big there as well as it is here in the Philippines. They've opened their borders up again. So he's doing well out there. Good to see you, Markel. Round train by releasing One Nation. We got Terry Fleming. Terry, he said, people try to live their lives like they are the captain of the vessel and stop realizing that they float is a God to God be good. Yeah, man. God, when you forget about God, you have no power. Yeah. You gotta know who motivates you, who moves you, who grooves you, who pulls you through the waters of the storms in life. You ever been through the storm, Terry? You ever been through a storm in your life? I have. Had a whole lot of storms in my life. You know why I know? I still got some battle scars. I got those battle scars from going through the storm, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm telling you, man? You might have some scars, but when you know the Lord, you turn the scars into stars. Yeah, I got some battle scars, you know? But God pulled me through. Because I know who gets the glory, I know who gets the credit, and I know who to rely on in a pinch. You can't trust nobody but the Lord. I mean, the Lord said you trust this from church, but the ultimate trust is in the Lord. Our ultimate hope is in the Most High God. Without God, we have nothing, man. I'm telling you. I got nothing without him. So I put him first. Let's go right there. Who we got? James in the house. Rhythm James, go, what's up, brother? He said, what's up, okay, man? We're doing blessed in the highly favored and favored of the Lord on a Thanksgiving night in the United States, and on a day after Thanksgiving in the Philippines. It's been a blessed experience. This one has been one of the best Thanksgiving I've had. Lisa D and I we had no animosity between us. But sometimes when I holler, we like, what you say? I said, what you that's all we do. And then it's a little bit, hello, you see, it's Thanksgiving. Can we just chill? Yeah, that's sometimes, because there's been some Thanksgiving like this Thanksgiving, none of it. It's just bliss, okay, bliss. And so I want to say, I hope you guys had a blissful Thanksgiving, peaceful, and that you experienced what Thanksgiving is all about. What is Thanksgiving all about, Bobby? Since you're talking at y'all, what's it about? It's about thanking God, thanking your family, your friends, and your job, your employer, because many of you have jobs out there, and then you're getting money from every day. It says blessing. A lot of people don't have a job. And if you don't have a job, you have a source of what? Income. Be thankful for your source of what? Income. Okay? I have a lot of things to be thankful for. I have a lot of things that I don't have to be thankful, that I could be angry about. I really do. But why use the energy to be angry when you could use that same energy, that same amount of energy, and be thankful and grateful? It is the gratitude of your attitude that allows you to receive more blessings. Remember that. I'm going to say it again. Write that one down. It is the gratitude of your attitude and in your attitude that allows you to receive what? More blessings. Are you with me? Because I'm telling you, right, tight, long, strong. You ain't got to receive it. I'm going to give it out, right? Ooh, what's up, Markel in the house? Markel, y'all check out Markel. Markel got 2 shows, y'all. Okay. He got a text review. That's one of his channels. And he got the other one, Markel's for the veterans. Okay. I need to check out his show. Okay. Markel comes. He's been with us for a long time, in and out. And I'll take a little break right now. He'll be back when he get ready. He said, I'm going to send you some information on Facebook. This may or may not. Okay. All right, do that, man. Yeah. I like to get information, especially stuff I don't know. Then I really get surprised. Hey, do that, Markel. Round chain by DC One Nation. Who we got? Rhythm Goes in the house. He said, happy Thanksgiving, man. Thanks so much, man. Same to you, Rhythm. Rhythm's out there in Chi-Town, man. And he's having the time of his life. But it would be better if he had Miss Irene with him. Irene is his lady. She out there in Lapu Lapu. And James takes care of her. And he can't wait to get back to her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Philippines, stop playing with these people's emotions. Stop playing with their heartstrings. Let it be real and be consistent with what you say, Philippines. That's all we're asking you. We ain't asking you to open the Red Sea. We ain't asking you to do nothing big. All we're asking you is to be consistent with what you say what you mean, and mean what you say, and open up the doors so these people can see their loved one. Now, I understand there's a pandemic. I understand you have to be careful. But other countries have done it, and they're still careful. Why can't you do it? Let's go right chain by DC One Nation under. Who we got? Billy D in the house. What's up, Billy D? What's up? You all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. He said, with some single men in the Philippines, even getting on it. Can you think of any strategies to deal with loneliness? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Whenever you get lonely, if you by yourself, and you're at home by yourself, sometimes lonely, you could be lonely in a crowd. You could have a whole been a party, and you're sitting there, but you feel all alone, and the people surrounding you. So it's not about the people, it's about what's inside of you that counts. Peace, happiness, joy, power, all come from the inside out. Are you with me, somebody? Inside out. I cannot control your happiness. I cannot control your loneliness. You control that. How do you control your loneliness? By recognizing your feelings, getting in touch with your feelings. As I told you early in the beginning of this show, many people suffer from SAD. 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 Seasonal affective disorder. What does that mean, Bobby? What do you mean, seasonal? It's a disease. It's a malfunction of their personality during the holiday season. They become depressed. They feel lonely. They feel isolated. They feel like the world is against them. They have nobody but them. And they get lonely. They get depressed. They want to cry. Everybody having fun. I'm by myself. Nobody can. Woe is me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the same way they feel that way, they can determine in their heart and their mind and their spirit to feel the opposite way. They feel the joy, feel the power, feel the peace, but they have to get in touch with that inside of them. And the reason why they can't get in touch with that power they have inside is because they have so many things coming attacking them. And because they're weak, they can't defend attacks off. They let it put them down. You got things coming on the airwaves, looking at TV, looking at, listen to the radio, all kinds of stuff attacking your mind, attacking your spirit, and you're just sitting there letting it attack you. But when you're strong in your mind, when you're strong in your heart, and when you're strong, you can get lonely. Even the strongest of us get lonely, but we fight it off. Eventually, we rip it down. You ain't gonna put me down. You ain't gonna steal my dream. Get away. I'm not thinking that way. Get away. And we pull out. They can't pull out. So they experience loneliness. So when you're lonely, you need people to help you come out of that state. Yeah, you got to find somebody that you love, find somebody that you trust, find somebody that's got some wisdom. Because don't go to the wrong person because they'll get you deeper down in the dirt. Go to the right person that you know got some wisdom. So every time I talk to the pastor, he usually get me right. I'm going to call my pastor. Call me pastor. Every time I talk to my sister, she pulled me out of this mess. I got to call my sister. Call the sister. Call you. You know who can get you out. You know who say the right thing. You know who motivates you. You know. Call me. It's best to call somebody to get further and further, deeper down depressed. Then you can't pull out. Look what happened to Robin Williams. You remember Robin Williams, right? You see what happened to him? He got so deep, lonely, dark, and went to a dark place and he couldn't come out. He couldn't see the light because he was full of darkness. And he forgot to call on somebody to help him to get out. And if you can't call on nobody else, call on the Lord. Let's go around train BobbieD Easy One Nation. I just preached y'all the sermon. Terry Fleming is oh Lord, thank you, Jesus. He said that ocean they float on is God. Yeah, man. About everything belongs to God. Okay. This when you put God first in your life, you won't get the big E. I remember there's a story in the Bible, but remember Moses, right? Moses was supposed to go in the promised land, right? And he was leading the people. And Lord told Moses to speak to the rock, and he'll enter in the land, whatever. Moses got the big head. He went and hit the rock. Opened up. And the rock said, what you said? The rock didn't do nothing. All he did was hurt his hand. Because he got the big head. He put it on. Lord said, didn't I tell you to speak to the rock? Did I tell you to hit the rock? And then when he started speaking to the rock, that's when thing. You got to give credit where credit's due and give glory where glory is due. That's what you know. Rob James, who we got? Markel. He said, get out of the house and learn the culture. Talk to the locals. Understand why they do what they do. Find the real friends. Stay away from the tourists and expats. Life will change. But yeah, that's it. Very good advice. Y'all hear me say it? It's very sound advice. This is coming from a person that's a world traveler. He's been around the world and he knows what he's talking about. He's a single guy. He's out and about a lot and he knows loneliness comes to him and everybody else. But you just like he said, these are some of the things that he does to deal with and to carry on his life and to be productive and happy and joy. He said, get out of the house. Get out, man. Look the 4 wall every day. Get out. He said, Bobby, there's a pandemic. So what? Wear your mask, put your alcohol in your nose and get out the house. And then he said, learn the culture. Talk the language. Yeah. Learn the culture. Learn about how they do, why they do what they do, and how they speak. Learn that stuff. What's wrong with you? Learn it. Understand what they do, why they do. Find some real friends. I got some friends out here. I got some. I got some friends, and then I got 2 real friends. When I said real friends, they know the real deal. They don't try to get money from me, all that kind of stuff. Okay, stay away from tourists and expats. Like expats out here, I'm telling you, I guess it's everywhere you go, Markel. Some expats don't have your best interest in heart. They want to get you, like they want to get everything they can from you. Oh, that's what it is. That's why when I see some expat coming around me and want to be my friend, I say, yeah, okay. Hey man, I'll talk to you later, man. That's me. Because I don't want nobody rushing up on me. But they have some hidden what? Agendas. Okay? Life will change for them. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you can't just stay the same and expect things to change. You got to make some changes. Let's go around and check. Who we got? Monroe Smith in the house. What's up, Monroe? How you doing, brother? So good to say, hello, buddy. These people, Greensboro, North Carolina. What's up? What's up? North Carolina in the house. North Carolina in the house. They did Thanksgiving. Yeah, man, we give thanks on Thanksgiving. Thanks to the Most High God. Thanks to our friends, our parents if they're still living, our brothers and sisters, siblings, children, relatives and friends, company. Thank you, company, for employing you. You guys, some of you guys are still working. Thank them. Say, hey man, I know I never say this, boss, but you know what, man? Thank you so much for hiring me. And thank you much for letting me work with this company. I appreciate you, man. You didn't have to hire me, but you did, and I thank you for it. Yeah, I know I don't ever say that, man, but this is Thanksgiving, so thank you for having been blessed to be on this company. You never know how much that would affect your employer, and if you have to make a decision to let you go or somebody else, he might just keep you. Because you said thank you. Right, everybody, who we got? Monroe Smith, man. How's your Murphy? Hey, what's up, my brother? Good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. We want to be like we got right, everybody. You see one Monroe Smith. He said, "Congrats, Paul, for number one." Hey, Paul ain't playing today, man. Paul said, "Look at me. I told y'all I'm a number one mentality kind of guy, and I'm gonna show it. See, every now and then I slip off my game, but I get back on the horse and I ride, and I'm riding today." Ron James Bobby DC, One Nation, Terry Fleming. He said, "Yeah, when you take up residence in another country, you have to immerse yourself in the culture, learn the language, the do's and the don'ts of society, everything else. You have to learn what the locals do, what they don't do, because your whole purpose of being here is to experience what they do and to blend in so that you don't come against what they do. The worst thing the world can do is, nah, they making all that noise out there with them dogs, man. You know, all them chicken out. Y'all stop that now. Didn't that. Let's get that phone out here. They be coming after you. So I know in my case, there's a lot of dog bark out here. There's a lot of roosters. People play that karaoke all day and all that. But I have to learn to deal with it. I have to understand. I'm in these people's house. They're not in America. I'm in their house. I have to respect their rules. I might not like their rules, right? I might not like them. But I have to have sense enough to respect their rules. And if I can't respect their rules, I need to get out. Okay? That's the way life is. Ron Train, Bobby Lee, who we got? Big John in the house. What's up? Yeah. I think we'll open up in June 2022. Okay. I think it'll open up in 22. But I think it'll be a little bit more faster than June. I would hope so, because they need the money bad. And then, more important than just the money, because love is not tourism, they need to let people see their loved ones. There's many, many women out there hurting, crying every day, praying to God that I just want to see my man. I just want to see my husband. I just want to see my fiance. So once more, and I want to see them in person. And I'm not talking about, they're not scammers. They're not scammers. They're real people, hurting people that love their man. And the man is the same way he was. Lord, I just want to see my woman one time. Please, Lord, could you just let them open it up? I'm ready to go. Got my vaccine, got my money, Lord. Please, Lord, I just want them to open this thing up. I'm tired of just talking on the internet, Lord. And I just want, playing with people more. So I would think they would do it. Thailand already did it. I'm going to talk to y'all about Singapore tomorrow. Singapore do it. I'm going to talk to y'all about tomorrow. But they can't. They have to be competitive. So they have to open it up probably first quarter. Round train, Bobby DC, One Nation, Monroe Smith in the house, Monroe Smith in the hello, what's up, my brother? From another mother. See, that's what we do, man. We greet each other, we reach out, we teach out, we peace out. We teach each other things about life, how to live better in this life, how we get along better. And it's important that we educate and lift up each other rather than what a lot of times you see a lot of black or African American men, they come together, they doing one of these. And all they doing one of these, pull them down. We don't do that on the show. We lift each other up. We find a way, make a way, shake away, take away, break away to lift each other up. Okay? That's what we do on the show. Ron James, who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, as I said before, Philippines is not the only place to know. It's not. And the more people are discovering that, Murphy, the more they vacillate and the more they hesitate, the more people are breaking away. And look, I'm not tired of this. I'm going to Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Singapore, and Malaysia, Indonesia, and the list goes on and on in Southeast Asia. This is not the only place. Okay, and so a lot of people want to come here, but you keep doing that, Philippines, you're gonna turn a lot of people off. Ryan James, who we got? Monroe, he said, hello, smooth sound. What's up? Congrats for number one, man. I mean, for number two. Number two, just won't do, but smooth sounds you will do. Okay? Let's go around here. Who we got? Murphy Hayes, he said, hello, Monroe. What's up, brother, from Kakalaki? He's Murphy said, I'm not from Kakalaki, but I treat you like a brother from Louisiana, like it. Right, everybody, who we got? Monroe, he said, hello, what's up, John? Big John in the house, Big John in the house. Big John from New York City, where the women are looking good and pretty. Round chain body, who we got? Paul, he said, I really wanted to love is not tourism. And that's real. But the Bureau of Immigration needs to get it right. Stop playing Bureau of Immigration, get it right. Stop all the talk with the Bureau of Immigration, make it happen. Yeah, man. Bureau of Immigration has the authority to open up the doors. They say, according to Jaime Morente, he said, well, we can't do nothing until the IATF gives us the official word. And the IATF is still deliberating. They're discussing things about how it's going to be open. And my question is, why in the world would you have such a huge press conference? And why in the world would you give us a specific date of November 22nd to open it up and you don't do it? Huh? Come on, Bureau. Talk back to me, Bureau of Immigration. Morente. Why? You know, don't say something and then don't do it. I don't pray that. I don't appreciate that. And everybody else, most people are just like me. I'm no different. People don't like to be disrespected. People don't like to be, you say one thing and do another. People want to know that they can trust you, that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. Don't play with our emotions. Ron James, BobbieD, One Nation. We got Jerry Fleming. He said the Philippines keeps the doors closed, thinking things are going to get better. They're in for a rude awakening. Open the doors, face the facts. COVID is here for the long haul. Yeah, it is. It's here for the long haul. But guys, guess what, guys? There's also other variants that we need to be aware of as well. There's another variant, I just read about it, came out in South Africa. And it's very concerning. It's similar to COVID, okay? But once they open up the doors, I don't care what variant comes, they got to keep it open. They got to keep it open. So Philippines need to get on board like all these other nations are and keep moving out. The problem in the world today with the variants is in Europe. Europe is the epicenter of the COVID-19 virus right now. And it's getting, I don't know what they're doing in Europe. One while they were doing good, you know. Now, it's like they're just getting overwhelmed. And they got the vaccine. You know, that's the problem. They got the vaccine. They're being overwhelmed. You know? So that's why I say I don't have too much respect for people that is anti-vaxxers. I'm sorry. But I just don't, you know, I respect your right not to get the vaccine. But, you know, when in the world today where if you take the vaccine, you're helping yourself and you're helping your brother too, I just don't have a whole lot of respect for that. Ron J. BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, what's up, Sir Monroe? You all right, man? Come from North Carolina in the house. Ron J. Monroe Smith. What's up, man? The man in the house. What's up? Ron J. BobbieD, One Nation. Let the group. Paul in the house. He said, yes, but I feel that. I feel just as upset as unacceptable. They need to open up for the vaccinated people. It's been 2 years. Yeah. What's wrong with fully vaccinated people? Huh? What's wrong with that? If you can prove, let's say you can successfully prove that you've been vaccinated, you have a certification, right? And then in addition to that, you give them a negative RT-PCR test that you've taken within the last 72 hours. And then they let you get in, you spend one night, let's say you spend one night in quarantine, okay? And then let you go. What's wrong with that? Okay? What's wrong? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go right there, BobbieD, One Nation. We got John Thomas tonight. He said the best way to gain normality in the country is to try some of the local food at Jollibee's. Jollibee's, Max's restaurant, and Mang Ingasal. Yeah, I like that. But also the national dish, adobe. Yeah, got some good food. Adobe is the best out here. You got adobe chicken, adobe pork. That's the I like adobe chicken. Adobe's real good. Max's, they have that fried chicken out there. Ingasal, they have that pork. And all that stuff is real cheap compared to USA prices. So yeah, eat your food. Jollibee's is good too. The best thing I like about Jollibee, I don't like the burgers. They keep the burgers. I can't stand them Jollibee burgers, man. I don't know what they got nasty taste. But I like the chicken. You get out here, go on to Jollibee, get you some chicken. better than churches, better than KFC. Jollibee can make that chicken, and they make good spaghetti. I love this spaghetti and the fried chicken. The best. Max restaurant, they specialize in fried chicken. Max is alright, but I take Jollibee. But yeah, go out there and immerse yourself in the culture. Enjoy the food. Be careful about the food on the street. I'll tell you that. When you go outside, y'all don't buy the food on the street. Unless the way you buy the food, if you see them cook it on the grill, it's heated, you know it's okay. Because the heat, it takes what out? The germ and bacteria. But don't buy nothing cold off the street. If it's hot, if you see them cooking on the grill, you see them take it off the grill, it's okay to eat. But if that cold's out, no food, you got germs like that. Right, who we got? Murphy said, I am of the opinion that fully vaccinated people shouldn't even have to quarantine. Okay, that's the exactly what the Carlos Nograles said in his press conference. That if you came from a green country, that's what they said. If you came from a green country and you proved that you're fully vaccinated, there's no quarantine. You have to give them a negative RT-PCR test within 72 hours. That you take in 72 hours when you come. And you do those two things when you get it. Don't have to. That's what the green country rules is. So what is the problem, man? You know, I feel for these people out here, man. It's been 2 years. You know what you see about it. They still can see their lady online. You know? They still can do a video chat at a time. You know? But they ain't like being right there with her, holding her, and having her hold you, feel the comfort of her body on yours. And I'm not talking about making no love, just reading, meeting, seeing her in person, touching. And that we have been robbed of that for 2 years because of the virus. Now, I would say they have a valid reason for doing it. It's the virus, the pandemic. They don't want to get worse. But if you follow me and follow Philippine, all the numbers are doing what? Going down every day. Numbers of COVID infection down. They're talking about right now, Manila and Cebu are on alert level 2. They're talking about in the near future getting Manila on alert level 1 and Cebu 2. Okay, alert level 1 is like almost like normal again. That's because the numbers are doing what? Down. Okay, so I don't know what the delay is, but I hope that the Philippines don't delay too long because, like I told y'all earlier, people will make other choices. Let's go right there. Who we got? Jerry Fleming. He said a fully vaccinated can still spread. Yeah, they still spread the virus because they can get infected and it's going to be back. The problem is that even though you have the vaccine, you're vaccinated, you still can be infected, you still get infection. The good part about that, if you do get infected, you won't have a bad infection and you may not get in the hospital because that's what the virus normally ensures. However, there's an exception to that because in the case of the colonel that died, remember the general that died, that guy, I forgot his name right now, Powell, General Powell, he was fully vaccinated and he got infected with the COVID-19 virus, passed away. However, there was a reason why that happened. He was dealing with a cancer, and it was a cancer of the blood. And because that was a cancer of the blood, the vaccine could override that. And that was an exception, and it took him out. So, but normally, if you got vaccinated, you're going to be all right. Ryan Tran, who we got? Paul in the house. He said, I agree with Murphy. Fully vaccinated people should not have to quarantine. Also, what the BI stated, load of horse manure. And that's real about it. Hey, man, I'm tired of them playing games with me and y'all, too. You know what I'm saying? They make it sound so real, and they make it sound so believable, and they give you a specific day on top of it. Okay? Specific November 22nd. Y'all remember this in the press? Those weren't my words, y'all. Were they my words? No. Those were I showed y'all the press conference. I showed you the video. The spokesperson for the IATF and the spokesperson for the president said November 22nd. Y'all heard it just like I did. You know? This ain't something I made up. They said that. Brian J. Bobby, who we got? Michael Coffin needs something. He said, we too bad. Okay, Michael. Have a good one, man. Take care. Brian J. Bobby, who we got? Michael Coffin said, Bobby, hello. Mayang bunta hapon gabi. Kumusta ka? Hey, okay, Rako. Ikaw, Michael. Thank you so much. Brian J. Who we got? America, hey, he said, the way that's the way I feel, Paul. It's too much vacillating back and forth, up and down, and sideways. They are just too double-minded to trust. Yeah, it's hard to trust somebody to say one thing and then do another the next day. It's hard for me because I'm not that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you something, I'm gonna do everything in my power to get it done. Sometimes I don't make it, but something came up where I couldn't get it. I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna say, hey man, I feel bad about this. This is what happened. I'm sorry. They ain't even got the decency to do that. They just gonna say, we ain't going over there. And they just said going over there. I have trouble with that kind of stuff. I have trouble with that. And I'm not the only one, as you can see. Ron Train, BobbieD, DC, one. Who we got? Monroe Smith in the house. He said, BobbieD, those three girls, which they are not men. I mean, those three girls, which they are not men, to me, should get the death penalty. Oh, we're talking about the guys in Georgia. To get the death penalty. And then in prison, they'll all should get raped. Oh, Lord. Monroe Smith in the house. Every day until they die. Ooh, Monroe. I done messed with Monroe, y'all. I'm ain't playing. You know what, man? I wish we could do that. We could do something like that, but that would be cruel and unusual punishment. And then the world would be condemning us. We'd be like just like people in they shoot it, cut people's hand off because they stole something. We'd be like them kind of country, Afghanistan, you know. And we'd be like Afghanistan before. You know what they used to do to the women? And they find a woman they did adultery or something. They get in the market and they stone them to death, you know. So we don't want to be barbaric like that, but we want to do what the law says. The politics. We want to punish these men that did that crime to the fullest extent of the law. And what does the law say? That they can be behind bars. I don't know. I don't know if Georgia has a death penalty or not. I forgot, man. I'm from Georgia, but it's been a long time. But whatever the law on the book say they can do to the max them out. If they say put them behind bars for life, put them behind bars for life. And then you know what? Because they're gonna suffer. They're gonna suffer their own hell wherever they are, because people in the cell in the jailhouse are not gonna let them forget what they did. Ron J. BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Who we got? Michael Kaufman. He said, BobbieD, happy Thanksgiving to all the ladies and gentlemen. Men riding the love train today. And God bless you. Keep fit. Thanks so much, everybody. Ron J. BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Happy Thanksgiving to all my people out there, man. Once again, DC, I appreciate you being faithful to us, coming out when we come out, showing up and doing whatever you can to assist this ministry. Ministry, and I said ministry. It feels like a ministry to assist us in doing what we do. And we want to thank you for being you. Most of all, you. I keep telling you that you guys inspire me and inspire Lisa D. And we're happy to always see you every time we come on here. Ron Chamber. BobbieD. Evan Lee, what's up, man? He said, happy Thanksgiving, BobbieD, Lisa D. To all those riding on the board low train. Thank you so much. 2 right back at you, man. I hope everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. Tonight, it should be, what time is it right now? It's 11:16 p.m. in the United States, on the eastern side of the world, on the western side of the world. That's 12:16 p.m. On the eastern side. And you should be watching TV, getting ready for bed, and going back in the refrigerator and get you another piece of turkey. Get your turkey sandwich, because you're going to be eating turkey sandwiches for the next 2 or 3 days. Ron James, BobbieD, DC, who we got? Michael Coffin, he's about to hello, sitting back, riding the love train with you guys. Enjoying. Thank you so much, man. We try to bring shows to you that inform you, that inspire you, that educate you in some way, form, or fashion, and maybe we try to add a little bit of entertainment to it and bring it to you in a very meaningful fashion. That's our goal. Sometimes we make it, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we exceed our goal. Sometimes we don't make our goal, but we try. Okay, let's go. Ron Chain, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up? He said, all of the cultures I see, the Caucasians are the only ones that think that they have the right to be judged, jury, and you know why? They've been running the world for a long time. Caucasians have ruled, Europeans have ruled the continents of the earth for a long, long time. Because of that, when they find somebody that don't have that Caucasian skin, then they feel inferior. That inferior complex, that inferior mentality is becoming widespread in the USA, in Europe, all over the world again. It was widespread for a long time, and then people in Africa, people in America became liberated with the laws. But even though we have liberated laws on the books, minds of people have not been elevated or liberated to think that we are men. Okay, and because of that, they still try to be superior. But you got to stand up. Me, you, people like us with this melanin, we have to stand up for our rights at every point in turn. Ryan James BobbieD, who we got? Who? Sound Saints are currently losing 70. Ooh, Lord. Come on, Saints, you better than that. Ryan James BobbieD, DC. Murphy, hey, hello, Anthony. What's up, niggas? You all right, man? So let us say, I see ya. Jerry Fleming. He said, so Murphy actually number one. Yeah, Murphy number one, man. I made a mistake. My bad. Y'all forgive me, man. Let me explain to y'all what happens. If somebody give a donation, right? Pops up. So when I get ready to do something, I go up to the front and I hit the donation button. That's why I got to stop there. If I see a donation, just ignore that donation and keep it for the first one after that. That's what happened, man. I'm sorry for that. Ryan James BobbieD, who we got? Murray, see, I lost 43 pounds. I had 39 weights. Now I'm gone, man. Do the thing right. Tight out, right? Good, Murphy. Hey, y'all better listen to Murphy. I'm taking an example. Murphy's my inspiration. I told you what I'm doing right now, Murphy. I got on an alternating fast diet, okay? And I'm gonna call it a diet. It's gonna be my lifestyle, where I eat from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Just like regular, whatever I'm gonna eat, okay? After 7 p.m., I eat no solid food, and I only drink water or tea. No sugar, nothing, just water or tea until the next morning at 7 a.m. Then I can eat again. That's called an alternating fast diet. Okay, and I feel so much better now. I lost more weight and I'm getting ready to lose some more. Because I cannot let food control me. You know, I don't let it control me like I used to. And then I'll eat a lot of sugar now, all kinds of stuff. So I'm getting ready. I'm getting like Murphy. Told you guys inspire me. You guys gonna put me on fire in a minute. Let's go right there. Who we got? Jerry Fleming. He said, visited my family early Thanksgiving and went to a friend's house for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And eat. Family and eat. Okay. Hey man, I know you're happy and fat right now. But you know what? This is a day that's okay to eat. Any holiday you want to eat. If you want to diet or whatever, it's okay, man. One day ain't gonna kill you, right? One day ain't gonna hurt you that much, right? Eat what you normally eat on Thanksgiving. And don't go to nobody's house and they got food. You know, I can't eat them with that. Why you coming in? Get out! I can't eat that. You ever go to Thanksgiving meal? I've been people I can't eat that. You going to die? Oh, I'm sorry. They try to be nice. Know what they want to say. Get out. Get out. Let's go right there. Who we got? Michael Coffee. He said, Lisa D, what's up? Lisa D is, I think she went out. She had to watch the clothes. Ryan J, who we got? Murphy Hayes, I heard that, Jerry. What's up? What's up? Ryan J, BobbieD, Michael Coffee. He said, DD, BobbieD, hi. Do you like the hello? Yeah, I like the hello, but I don't eat lechon that much. I don't know. I used to love it, but most Filipinos love that lechon, but to me, it's sort of like chitlins. I don't fool with that one. I might eat a little piece of meat, that's it. Ryan J, who we got? Jerry Fleming. He said the problem with the Philippines is that their love for this people is greater than the value of money. I guess you could say that's correct in some instances, but when you come out here and live out here on a day-to-day basis, you see that the love of money is huge out here. People will do everything to their mother, their father. I don't care. Money rules the people out here. I'm telling you, man. I could go on down and listen to you. Money out here is like, because people have nothing. Most people have nothing here. So when they see a chance to get something, that's why it's a lot of fraud in government and stuff, and corruption, money. Right, Jerry BobbieD, who we got? Michael Coffee, DJ BobbieD. Hello, I missed the bowling alley lanes at the SMT side. Yeah, all the bowling alleys are closed right now. because it's so that be a super spreader. All the bowling alleys are closed. All of the ice skating rinks are closed. All of the movie theaters are closed. They're opening up in Manila now, but the movie theaters here in Cebu are still closed down. Right, everybody, DC One Nation. Terry Fleming said Thanksgiving's time, black family, but we get to show cookies. Yeah, Thanksgiving, man. I always used to go to Thanksgiving in Georgia, and I had an aunt. She's gone now. God bless her soul. She would cook. She would cook the baked pie, cakes, pound cake. You call them pound cake. I don't know if y'all ever heard pound cake. It's the cake in the pan. It's got a hole in the middle of it. They call it bun cake or pound cake. And man, she would make the best. Every Thanksgiving, I'd be like, let's go to we call it let's go to Sosa. And then she would cut off a half of it and give it to us. I'm like, thank you. That stuff be good, boy. Roger, who we got? Michael Coffee, Lily Bobby Hill. I also miss going to the Seaward Ocean Park across from Seaside Mall. Good for dating. Yeah, it's a nice place to go to Ocean Park. We went to Ocean Park in Manila. The one in Manila, we never went to the one here. They just opened it up not too long ago, but we plan on doing that in the near future. Right, everybody, DC One Nation. The Zillion. Angel in the house, angel in the house, angel in the house. What's up, Angel? How you doing, my dear? She's at Thanksgiving Day. Thank you so much. God bless you. She out there in the King's house, Saudi Arabia. You know how Saudi Arabia, right? She out there with the King's house. She worked for the little guy. The little guy's happy. She happy, and the King's happy. And you can't get no better than that. Round to everybody, DC One Nation. Murphy, hey, is it? Angel's in the house. Hey, Angel's here, man. Angel. That's Murphy's Angel. Y'all don't fool with her. Murphy's Angel up in the house today. Round to everybody. Who we got? Terry Fleming, he said, Angel in the house. Hello, Angel. Cecilia, how you doing, my dear? So good to see you. Round to everybody, DC One Nation. Cecilia, see you, Philippines. This is 2022. Murphy Hayes, Terry Fleming. Okay. She come to the Philippines, y'all? We'll see about that. She said that before, and she didn't show up. I know. Let's go around here. Who we got? Crook Mark in the house. Crook Mark. He said, what say you, Bobby? Hey, man, we bless and hide the flavor and favor of the Most High God, the Lord. Amen. And we are thankful on this Thanksgiving Day, and I hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. Right, everybody, DC One Nation. Who we got? Love Drink You. What's up? What do it do? What it do? Man, it do good, man. You know, I can say it do bad, but what's the use of me complaining? My complaining ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's say we're thankful for where we are at this place and point in time in our lives, and we're hopeful that God will move us to a higher place. Let's go right there. Who we got? Crook Mark. He said, happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all. Thank you so much, my God. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And God is the reason for our season of Thanksgiving. And we just trust in God to keep us moving forward in this thing we call life. Ryan James, who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, I think that if they are not sure when they will open up, then they shouldn't say anything. I agree. They should have kept their mouth shut. Like my mama said, Bobby, yes, man. He said, you can't say nothing good, son. Don't say nothing at all. Keep your mouth shut. I said, yes, man. I go by that rule. I can't say nothing good. Keep your mouth shut. And that's what they should have did. Let one department say one thing, and they didn't coordinate that with the other department. One is supposed to open the door. They should have kept their mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for people foolishness. I don't like that. Tell me right. Be honest with me. Tell me the truth. Don't play with me. Ryan Chain, who we got? Crook Mark. He said, I'm on that caboose, man. You running late, man. But as long as you get on it, you all right, dog, on it. Ryan Chain, who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, welcome and happy Thanksgiving to Crook Mark in the house. Crook Mark in the house. Thank you so much. Ryan Chain, Crook Mark. He said, thank you, Murphy Hayes. Same to you, my brother, from another mother. Ryan Chain, Billy D in the house. He said, for a single guy, I said, what is the best way to read a genuine lady? Billy D, you ask the same question. You just come at it at a different angle every show. I'm going to tell you one more time, Billy D. And then next time you ask me the same question, I'm sorry, I already told you this. And I'm going to keep it moving. All right, Billy D, man, it depends on you. Okay? It depends on what your lifestyle is. You're a single guy, you don't party that much, go to church. You know all you want. Okay? Yeah, you're a single guy, you don't like to get out there. Party all the time. Like you like that Eddie Murphy song. If you don't like to party, but you like to mingle and you're single, go to church. Meet you some very nice young ladies. Or you can go to the malls, meet a nice young lady working, right? Those are some of the best ways to meet a genuine lady. Now, if you the type that's fast, and you like fast women, go to the club. Okay? You can find all you want, and all you want is one thing from you, and that sure ain't your haunter. They want your haunter. That's what you want. That's what you get. Like I told you on that show, I did a broadcast about them 3 guys that got guilty plea. That's what they get. When you play with fire, you get burnt. So Billy D, if you want to play with some fire, you like them girls on the club, don't do that money. But if you don't, you want a nice, genuine lady. You want to clean. You want to be real. No lie, no scam. They get you one that's in the church. Get you one that's in the province area, and stay out of the clubs. Okay, that's my best advice to you. Now, if you ask me the same doggone question again, I'm gonna say, keep it moving. I already told you that. Let's go. Ryan J. Billy, he said, why don't you like it? And, come on, Willie, come play with me. Don't play with me, man. You know, stop that, Billy. Ryan J., who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, stop messing with my horses. Sign me. I tell you, man. I don't know what it is, man. Philippine want to keep messing with people hard. But that's the one thing I don't like, man. Don't fool me like you love me, and I find out you hate my guts. I'm not going to be happy with that. And I'm going to show you better than I can throw you about it, too. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Billy D. He said, you are a good man. Hey, man, thanks so much. I know what? I thank the Lord that I was raised right by some good people. I still some bad in me, man, because sometimes I want to get active fool. I'm straight up. And sometimes I act a fool. I'm not proud of that, but I'm being real about who I am with you, rather than pretending that I'm all that when I'm not. I'm just like you and everybody else out there, trying to make it, trying to do right. Sometimes I mess up, but I fess up, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I do wrong, when I should be doing wrong, and I know it, and I can't stop myself from doing wrong. When I get a woman sometimes, and they loving her, they're right, they loving her wrong, I don't want to be right. Y'all know how y'all do. Y'all get these fast tail women with their big butts and big boobs and say, loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right. But when it all comes down, saying that you go back to how you was raised, how my mama raised me, how my mama praised me, those principles kick in, and you have to get away from the bad stuff. Try that, look, I done did that, I'm wrong, I'm sorry for that, I got to get away, I can't keep on, and you move on. Let's go around, BobbieD, who we got? Billy's thank for the live. Hey man, you welcome, man. We do this every day. We try to do it. Sometimes I miss. I try to do it live every day, and I try to do record it every day. Sometimes I do both. Sometimes I miss one. Sometimes I don't do none. But I try. And if you see me miss one or the other, whatever, you probably couldn't do it today. Something came up. My wife, she got something going on, and I said, I got to do this. You got to do me first. So I said, let's go. I mean, that's the way it is. That's how I do. My family is first. God's first. My family, then everything else I got to do after that. So if I mess up, man, if you don't see me one day or whatever, that's what happened. Something came up, and I'll be back as soon as I can. With me. All right, now. That's it for now, guys. These outside doing a thing, and I'm gonna say this again. I know y'all mad with me. You mad all you want, but I'm like this. I'd rather tell you the truth than tell you a lie. Okay? The truth is, I'm gonna need y'all to start kicking in. Okay? I'm gonna need y'all to show your love. I got a few people over here give Terry Fleming, Murphy, if they give, and I need some members. Okay? If you like this show, contribute to see that we can continue coming back to these strong laws. Okay? Right in time. Give to your ability to give. I'm not telling you to give $100,000. I'm not telling you to give $50. What's a dollar? What's a peso? What's $2.99? Give. You say, well, I ain't got no money. You're lying. Stop lying on me. Everybody got $2. If you ain't got $2, you need to give $2. But that's it, man. If anything you benefit from, you enjoy, then you should contribute to. Okay. And so I'm contributing to your life by bringing these shows, and so give back a little bit to help us out. Okay. I'm not begging you because I don't believe in begging. I believe in asking. The Bible said, "You have not because you do what? Ask not." The Bible said, "If you ask, then you should be doing what? Giving unto you." I've done those two things just now. That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD saying, take care. God bless. And peace.